Hello everybody, so I wanted to come on this morning to wish you a happy Memorial Day and also to leave you with a couple of tips. So, first thing I wanted to say is that, I have been in nail school and doing the social media thing for about 3 months now, and I think I'm sitting at only like 54 followers on YouTube. I think I have 163 on Snapchat, no, not Snapchat, the TikTok, and 450 on Instagram. And I wanted to say that if you're worried about not having enough followers, I feel like, now I'm no expert, of course, I don't have like a huge following right now, but I do plan on getting there. And I do plan on just being myself, continuing to be consistent with my videos, continually like putting out good content, coming up with fresh ideas, tips for sure to help anybody out who is in whatever game, whether it be the nail game or something else. I think that you can use this material for many things. So my tip is going to be, if you're looking for brand deals, whether it be for free supplies or material, or you're looking for a paid brand deal maybe, or sponsorship or something, I'm not really looking for that right now. I'm more so, I want to get to where I have a good relationship with the brands that I really want to work with. And so something that I do to help with that is I've come up with like a couple of different letters, like emails and formats. So I basically, the brands that I want to work with, which I focus a lot on brands that are health conscious, and since I have lupus and I have to be careful about becoming allergic to different things, that's a priority to me. And so I reach out to a lot of brands that focus on being more natural and not having maybe as many chemicals, things like that. So I list out the companies that I would really like to work with and collab with, and I have several different letters. Basically, the letters introduce myself, I tell a little bit about my history, I talk about the links, of course, to my channels, and my goals and what's important to me, and the audiences that I'm focusing on, which I hope to focus on like right now, because I myself am a newbie or a beginner in the game. I hope that I help people who are also getting started or thinking about getting started, and maybe even people like myself who are a little bit older and getting started, or want to get started, or even thinking about it being something that they really like. And then, like I said, that the more health conscious and more brands that are focused in that way. So, and also I want to say too, I love brands that give back to our community, the ones who post a lot and give us ideas and do tutorials. I absolutely love that. So I want to be a part of that, because I do want to give back to the community and help in any way I can. So, yeah, I have a couple letters, I introduce myself, I tell what's important to me and my goals, and usually that's also a goal that I see in them that we align on. And I talk about the audience I'm looking to kind of focus on, and that I'm putting my personal attention towards, and why I want to work with them, and what I think I can do for them, and what I think they can do for me. And I make it very short. It's not a long letter. And anyway, I send those out. Sometimes I get a response back and sometimes I don't. But that doesn't deter me from sending another letter out the next month. I mean, certainly I tweak the letter, but I feel like if it doesn't get in the right hands the first time, maybe it will, one of the other times. So far, it's working well for me. I've gotten, let's see, so far, McCart, who's local and I wanted to reach out to, got back with me and I became the brand ambassador. And then Models One, who I really wanted to work with as well, because I think they have a very nice product and it's affordable, and I love their dips. So they reached back out to me and gave me like an affiliate code, which was nice. I'm still working to get a little bit better deal there. And then the latest one is one I'm very excited about that I haven't told you guys about. Madam Glam, who I have been like working hard to like make a connection through. I finally got a connection, and they did actually, we had a conversation. They did send me some products, which I'm so excited to try. I just got my box last night when I got in from the Texas Frightmare. So we're going to do an unboxing on that today, and we're going to play around with some nail art on that. And I'll probably, I see this nail is crooked. Anyway, we're going to tweak these nails, do a different shape, and do some nail art on those with Madam Glam today. So that'll be a lot of fun. But I just wanted to let you know, if you're struggling with feeling like you're not getting brands to notice you, or you want to make more of a connection, give it a try. Write some letters. Just be genuine. It doesn't have to be like, I mean, I have no problem in like reading you guys a couple of letters that I wrote, because I feel like they're specific to me. But really the highlights that I told you about, as long as you stick to those, be yourself, continue to do consistent material on your social medias. I'm gonna say at least one every day. That's what I do. I have like at least one. The only times I take a break is if I'm having like an allergic reaction or something like that, and I just am like covered in hives, and I need to stay in the dark and not do nothing. But even then I still do nail stuff. I just can't really film it. But I am like working on getting a light, a really nice light that I can put, kind of at a lower level, and that way I can put the camera on and we can still see nail stuff. I even reached out to those people that make the lights. I didn't hear anything back. I probably didn't have like the best email contact for them. That's probably why I didn't hear anything back at all. But don't be afraid to reach out, even if it's not nail stuff, if it's something that you need for filming, if it's like a light or maybe even a camera, or trying to think what else, or like a ring light, or something to hold your phone or your camera, a mat for your table. Don't be afraid to reach out to those people. And I usually I don't do anything really big to get contact numbers or email addresses. I'll look on the website, I'll look on Instagram. I listen to a lot of YouTube videos on brand sponsorships and how to get in touch with brands. I haven't had a lot of luck just Googling for the information. So yeah, be creative, think outside the box, hustle basically. But yeah, don't be afraid. And I'll even bring up a scenario to another example. So one of the things I want to focus on is putting a spotlight on some of the local artists around me. And it's just I'm not picky about what kind of artists they are. I do want to like their stuff. That is something, because I want to stay genuine and true to myself. So I do want to like their stuff. And okay, part 2. Okay, so an example would be like yesterday when we went to Frightmare. So one of the things I want to focus on is also bringing attention to local artists and what they do, how they got started, in order to help people maybe who are talented and creative and they just don't know that they can do more with it, and share their art with other people. I think that's really great. So yesterday when we were out, if I came across somebody that I really liked what they were doing, if the artist was there and I got a chance to speak with them, I think a couple times I just grabbed a card because they were busy. And then the people that maybe had a little bit more time, I told them that I'm new at social media, that I have some channels, and I would love to do an interview with them. And if they were open to it, I told them, that I'm focusing on local artists, and I would love to talk to them about what they're doing and how they got started and show their art. And it was really good. So I spoke with 2 people who are local that were like totally down for it. And I got their contact information, and I am going to reach back out to them and schedule some things so that way we can do a little clip of their art and show you what they do. So, and I do want to say too that I'm not particularly, I think deep down I'm probably more of a shy person, and I don't really, I'm not like super outgoing, but I can force myself to be, especially in things like that where I know where it's an opportunity for me and for them, and it's something I'm passionate about. So don't be afraid to, if you come across somebody, tell them that you like their stuff, and tell them, let them know if there's something that you think you can do for them and why you think that might benefit them, and how it benefits you. And so don't be afraid to put yourself out there and ask for their information. It's real simple, and I was excited about it. I was especially excited for the guys who already said, great, let's do it. Let's have, set up something and have breakfast or have, a coffee and talk about it more. So yeah, just don't be scared. I mean, you only live once, and like the worst they can say is no, and you're already setting it no. So it doesn't get any worse, I mean, I guess they could be like a little, coldish and like look at you like you're weird or something. I haven't gotten that response yet, but they could. But if they do, so what? I mean, so what? Yeah. So just go do it. Go get it. Get what you want, because nobody's going to get it for you. And if you're looking for something to be fair, life isn't fair. So put that all aside and say what you want and go get yours. Okay? So there's your Memorial Day tip, and I hope that you can use it in whatever aspect that you want. And yeah, I'll be back later today with some more nail stuff. All right. Have a good one.